right, before this video starts, me and DJ want to talk a little bit about what's going on, what's been going on with more skids.
And if you just want to see the 240, feel free to skip ahead. This is really important shit, but I know not everybody's here for this. It's okay. We watch YouTube videos too. We know how it goes.
Yeah, that's why we're putting this in the front of the video so you guys, everyone sees this. We've been super busy the last couple weeks. I know that the last video we posted was like a week and a half ago. A lot of people have been messaging us on Instagram like, yo, what's happening? Are you guys done making videos or whatever? Definitely not. We got some really cool things coming up. Basically, we're about to launch the Patreon probably when I get back from Paris sometime, which is, I'm gonna be gone for 7 days.
We've got sample merch coming of the Patreon incentive merch, and it's fucking sick.
It's so sick.
It's probably my favorite merch we've ever done. And honestly, like, I'm so happy with it because like if I saw that merch and I was like, I ain't giving these guys fucking $5 of my money, like fuck that. And then I saw that merch, I'm like, ah shit. Like, okay.
That's how tight it is. And we got stickers, t-shirts, and then we're also gonna do, aside from Patreon merch and like incentives and stuff, we're gonna do another run of merch that has beanies, hats, and stickers. Yeah.
That's all in store, that's all in the future. I know we haven't like uploaded a lot, and that's literally just because time. Like I'm in school full-time, I work part-time, Quentin works part-time, full-time, depending.
Yeah, in case you guys didn't realize, like I actually have gotten a lot of messages like, yo, you quit your job, how are you even making any money now?
He quit one of his jobs.
Yeah, I do landscaping for Michaela's dad. Usually I work from 8 to 12 every day, which gives me time to come home if DJ has any time to come film. But the past 2 weeks I've been working till 5 because I'm going to Paris and I don't have any money. So I was trying to like stack some bank before I went to Paris, and that's like a big reason why we haven't been uploading. But the plan with the whole Patreon thing and why we've been working so hard on that is because we're hoping that that can propel us into being able to make videos all the time.
The thing is, like, a lot of people are like saying it's like, oh, you guys fell off big, and like you're not fucking wrong. Like we want to make videos every fucking day and just like grind on like YouTube shit and just have fun. But literally, like, we have time to meet up for maybe 4 hours in a week, and it just makes it impossible. And so the whole point of the Patreon and selling that merch and shit is so that we can make that leap and become like the YouTube channel that everybody like wishes that we had like taken the initiative to do, and we wish we wish. You try to go quit your job to make YouTube videos, like that shit, when you're not already making enough money to do it, which we certainly aren't, like it's just not,
it's easy for you guys like as viewers to just be like, yo, these guys have quite a big following, why don't they just quit their jobs and do it? But like we're trying our best, just understand that, and I think this is about to be pretty dope. So
yeah, YouTube doesn't pay you per subscriber, just remember that.
All right, so that's it. We wanted to just say that real quick and let you guys know what's going on. We're not done making YouTube videos or anything, for sure.
It's the exact opposite. We're like about to kick so much fucking ass and like start fucking chasing dreams and making fucking videos. The whole like, yo, where you guys been at? We're like, we know, we want to come back, we want to make this shit happen. Like we're stoked. But this is like phase 2 of More Skids is about to kick in, and we're fucking hyped.
Yeah, and also huge shout out to Mason because he's been busting his ass making.
He has. He's been sending us designs like every fucking night, and they're so sick. Like he's like never sent us a bad design. We just always improve and make it even fucking sicker.
Yeah. And one other thing is we're gonna start having constant merch on the web store. So probably like some stickers or something that'll always be on there, and we'll just be able to
pre-orders. Yeah, you'll just be like, go to our web store and like, I want a fucking sticker. Order a fucking sticker,
and we'll send it out. We'll have it in stock, so that'll be nice. Anyways, we'll get to the video now. So thank you guys for tuning in.
Hope that rant didn't scare you away.
Yeah.
Watch us review this thing.
True.
I love it. Been a minute.
Yeah, it has been quite the minute. The last couple days, or actually the last like week leading up to now, me and DJ have not had any time to do anything. I've been working a lot trying to make money so I can go to Paris comfortably because I'm leaving to Paris tomorrow morning. Yeah, I was all zoomed in. But anyways, we're gonna drive DJ's car today for the back roads review like we've done on some other cars. It's nice and rainy, so maybe we can do a skid or two.
Some people forgot I have this car.
So. Yeah, it doesn't run really that well.
Hey, I mean,
it runs fine, but it doesn't turn back on fine.
Yeah, I think I've just been working on this fucking thing since I got it. Just like dumb little stuff just keeps going wrong and stuff. When I was doing the thermostat, I noticed that one of the alternator bolts was like really loose, like it was almost backed all the way out. So I like rammed her back in there, but I couldn't get it to go all the way. I was like, it's probably good enough. The past like 3 days or so, it's just like tried to turn it on and like didn't even click. Like it was just so dead. And so I replaced the battery, and then it drove fine the last 2 or 3 days.
Did you check the battery before you replaced it?
No, but I tried to. I put it on a trickle charger for like forever, and it did nothing. So I was like, well, the battery's dead. Replaced the battery. Drove fine for a few days, and then I come up here to film this video. Park at the restaurant that Quentin and our friend Braden was eating at, and it wouldn't turn back on. So
we had to jump it, and now we're gonna have to jump it again. Instead of starting it with this Mazda, maybe we can start my 240. Unless it needs a jump, then we're fucked.
cheat it. Hey, this is rough what we got there. This one starts.
DJ's gonna rip a couple skids. I thought I would also want to rip a couple skids, so we're gonna jump my 240. Oh, you know what?
But
I forgot to turn my battery on. Maybe that's why I didn't start.
Oh, try that. Yeah, nah. So this right here is my 1991 Nissan 240 SX. I love it.
DJ's always been wanting a 240, dude, ever since I bought one.
Pretty much,
and he's had this for a while. We're acting like he just got it, but we're just making a video about it, so.
Yeah. It's pretty cool. It's pretty stock. Got a lot of problems that I've been fixing since I got it. But the only thing really left to fix on it is the gas tank leaks. I have an exhaust leak, and apparently my alternator's bad. But aside from that, like, she's pretty good. She's ready to go. Just want to put some better pads in the rear so the handbrake locks up, and that's about it.
Got an angle kit from the Villains.
Yeah, Villains angle kit, SSR Mark 1s in 15x7 plus 0. Well, you know, 0 offset. And plus 8 in the front. Shout out to Austin for hooking me up with these wheels, helping me find them. Also shout out to Nate from Villains for hooking me up with the angle kit. Oh, shout out to my girlfriend and my mom for the steering wheel. The reason I'm wearing these dumb motherfuckers.
They ain't dumb.
No, these are actually sick. I fucking love them, but it's just so dumb to just wear them around, especially when you're just like driving to McDonald's, like wearing fucking driving gloves. This bad bitch. It's the Vertex Hell's Racing wheel over in gold. She a bad motherfucker. Get the finger boys.
Oh, yeah. Oh, look, there's Nate.
Yeah, also I realized I accidentally stole this design.
Exactly.
Almost exactly. I didn't even fucking realize
it. Midnight Dreamers.
Didn't even fucking realize. I was like, man, my girlfriend and I came up with this really cool idea for a tattoo. And then I'm out here like jumping my car and I'm like, oh fuck. So sorry to the dude in Canada. Well, I guess, I don't know, I kind of have a tattoo of your design almost.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
At least we didn't like make a sticker and make money off of it.
Also, by the way, that's a stick and poke before you guys.
Oh yeah, this
bash
is a
his artist.
stick and poke, yeah. That my girlfriend did. I drew the stuff and then she tattooed the other stuff. Yeah, Quentin's trying to convince me to rip the interior out, and I know he's right, but like, I just love it too much. I think, dude, I'm gonna try my hardest to keep it forever. Like, obviously I'll have to pull it out to cage it and stuff, but I kind of want to chop it up and try to put it back in. I think drift cars with full interiors are so sick, especially this thing. Like, I'm trying to keep it like a street car look. Like, it might not always be that way, but
for now,
yeah. I have some eBay tension rods in the front, and then aside from the angle kit, that's like the only modified suspension thing. Well, the coilovers, but like stock arms in the rear. It's like, it's rough out here, you know? Oh yeah, she hopped. Welded diff, obviously. 30-year-old bushings, that's pretty sick. I have those subframe collar, like bushing collar things coming from eBay, and so we'll put those in, and probably while we're doing that, we'll also fix the gas tank. I think it leaks at the top, so it's either a line or just like a crack that we need to like JB weld or something. It'll be fine. But yeah, aside from that, it's just a 240. Just some bullshit ass S13 I bought off Craigslist.
give it a rip.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it a rip. Yeah, it's not cool.
Smell pretty sweet.
Oh, it's coming out of here.
Hell yeah.
It'll be fine.
The reverse burnout.
Mission failed. We'll get them next time.
Ooh, backfire.
All right, now on with our
Actual overview.
Yeah. So there's a road we drive every time we do this, and it's right down the street from my house. So we're gonna head down that way and give it a rip.
Also, the gloves, I know a lot of people are gonna question the gloves. The gloves are because the steering wheel is suede, and also because they're fucking sick. And just the oils in your fingers and hands and stuff are not great for it. It's not gonna ruin it like immediately or anything, but you just should, you know?
Plus
But
it's
also
cool.
they're sick. I love them. Alright, so Quentin is gonna drive first because
This is the first time I've really driven
a car?
No, this car.
Oh.
I said it.
Oh, I thought you said first time I've ever driven. I was like, what? You don't have to wear the gloves if you want, but
I won't.
they're pretty sick.
We get pulled over, just toss them back there. We ain't doing anything.
Yeah.
Crazy officer.
Those are Uras, Uras, U-R-A-S.
Oh,
That's probably why I was feeling weird. That's, instead of having a quick release, that's what I do is I just slap the thing and make the wheel go all the way up.
Alright, so I used to have a 240 with a dual cam in it. My 240 with the 1J actually used to have a dual cam in it. So I'm kind of familiar with the motor and how they feel, I guess.
That's what you learn to drift on.
Yeah.
So, which,
It's a good motor. It was a lot of fun.
yeah, they get a lot of undeserved hate, I think.
Yeah, but I also feel like people do appreciate it.
I mean, every motor has a scene, you know, like there's people who love like 3 TCs and shit and like 4 ACs. So far, like, does it handle the same as yours and stuff? Well, I mean, not the same as yours.
It handles way better than mine. I'm not really sure why. So we have the same setup in the front. I guess it's probably my camber that makes it weird.
Oh, yeah.
But like, my car feels really good in drift, but it doesn't feel good like in straights at all.
Quinn's car is like, is it like 10 degrees of camber or 12 or some shit like that? What is it?
-7.
Oh, well, mine's 5.
Maybe mine has a little more.
Yours looks like a lot more than 7. Another thing that I kind of like about this car that most people would hate is the stock exhaust.
Yeah, it sounds good.
Like, yeah, it doesn't sound too bad, but it does have a huge leak. You can hear the engine enough, you know, as long as you don't have like, that's just the shifter rattling. As long as you don't have like crazy music blaring or something like that, you can definitely hear the engine. And it's not obnoxious, doesn't attract a lot of attention.
Dude, overall it just feels like pretty down to earth solid car.
Yeah, like we always say planted.
Yeah,
It's like, it always is like the first word that comes to your head, but like, yeah, just stiff and smooth and straight.
Yeah, nice and stiff for sure.
Oh yeah, I think it's too stiff. I actually think all my dampers are set full stiff, and I'm not sure about the condition or age of these coilovers. They're ISRs, but they're on the car when I got it. Shit, hit some traffic. Dude, we're on almost stock ride height. You don't gotta worry about that shit.
There's a truck and a trailer up there, so we're just gonna post up here for a second. Beautiful. It's like a perfect drift car, daily car.
Yeah, like I drive it like when it's not broken. I try to drive it to like school and like the grocery store and shit like that. Just I don't deliver pizza in it just because it has a welded diff and it's always breaking down. But like for shit, just like trips around town, it's great. It's a lot of fun, and you can just send her sideways whenever you feel like it.
Every car we drive on this road is fucking sick. I feel like this road is just fucking
Yeah,
sick.
I think this road's sick.
Crazy story, I almost died on this road once.
Oh yeah. We could probably dig up that footage.
Yeah, for sure.
Way before Quentin had any idea how to drive.
Almost ran right into that pole.
That pole right there.
No! Oh my fuck!
Holy shit!
Out of the fucking road!
Crashed my car.
Dude, I was like,
I was
oh
pretty
my.
under control.
Opinions.
It's good. Feels good. I didn't really expect it to feel like as much as.
You guys similar to your car?
No.
Oh, okay.
It's like it's a lot different than my car.
Yeah, yeah.
Like 100% different than my car. But like when you think about a 240, you just think like shitbox. That's what I do anyway. But this one feels like just another like just a car.
Yeah. That's what I like about it. That's why I want to keep it full interior as long as possible, because it feels like you're just getting in like your uncle's old Nissan or whatever, but it also can fucking go around a car.
And I didn't break traction once. I wasn't really going that hard, but it felt like it's pretty sticky.
Yeah, it's funny because as soon as it breaks traction, I have really shitty tires in the rear, and as soon as it breaks traction, you just have no grip. It drives like a missile. Like it's just like you just point it in a direction and it goes that direction.
Yeah.
It's like it's just like cutting through the road, you know, and it just makes it a lot of fun to drive. But also, it's just like it's very easy to set sideways. Like the littlest clutch kick, just a tiny pull of the handbrake.
Yeah,
which is awesome. Like, that's what you want. That's what I want.
this ain't what I want.
Yeah, this is some shit right here. Well, Quinn's driving it, getting a feel for it. It's about as fast as the 1J, huh? I don't know, my opinions on it are just, they're mixed right now because it drives almost exactly how I want it to drive. Rear end hops around a lot. I need to go back there and do a bolt check on like axles and drive shaft, and all the bushings need to be replaced. I'm gonna take the poor man shortcut for now and just do those subframe collars. If you're not familiar with those, they're just little aluminum bushings that you just whack into the...
How fast you got this thing up to?
About 90. The speedometer's not accurate though. We're cooking. Wow, can't believe we hit 40 miles an hour. They basically just are a temporary thing. They squish in where the bushings are supposed to go. They'll just stiffen up the whole rear end a lot. Oh yeah. She gripped pretty good right there. I haven't tried to drift it in anything other than rain. I have, but only in like first gear. Excited to take it to the track and like really learn how to drive this thing for real. Aside from the rear end jiggling around a bunch and it not turning on because the battery is dead, I love it. Like it's pretty much exactly how I imagined having my car handled. The Villains angle kit is sick. I've only hit full lock on it like one time aside from like doing donuts and shit. And it was so sideways that I was not comfortable with how sideways I was, but when I like straightened up, I was like, fuck yeah, that was sick. It's funny too, because with the subframe bushings being so toasted, you go around the corner and then you feel the rear end like come to the direction you're turning.
Yeah.
It's funny. Like the front end goes around and then the rear end catches up. What do you think about it?
Pretty fucking sick. I was telling DJ off camera that it reminds me a lot of my car when I bought it because it's basically the same thing. DJ's car is a little higher than mine was when I bought it, but it's got like tiny wheels, stock dual cam. I don't remember, did my car have a stock exhaust when I bought it?
No, just had like some HKS like knockoff.
So this car's a little quieter than mine was, but yeah, overall it seems the same. And that's what I learned to drift on, and it was fucking sick. So it's all that nostalgia.
Oh yeah.
It's a lot different than that car. It's like 100% different than that car. It's crazy like that car is that car.
Yeah, it honestly is.
I really like both the cars though. They're both dope in their own way.
Yeah, the reason I wanted a 240 was because I drove Quentin's, and I like, it just felt so good. Like just the way that it handles like just feels very direct and like raw and responsive, and it's like, I don't know, it's like driving a sports car, except it's not that fast. The feeling that a lot of people love about Miatas is it's just like you in the road, and it's very raw and simple, and like it just feels like you can reach out and touch the ground, you know. It's like
a longer wheelbase, better looking Miata.
Yes, exactly. It pretty much is, yeah. And that's really where it came from. It's not like I want to be a cool 240 bro and drift shit. Like I do want to drift and stuff, but it's like I just like these cars as well, and they just do that really well. Yeah, it's super simple. And I plan on keeping it super simple. I guess I'll talk about what I want to do in the future. There's just like a lot of simple shit. So I want to get better brake pads so the handbrake will lock up. And eventually I'll probably get a hydro, but just for now, you know. I want to get my exhaust leak fixed because it leaks like right where the header connects to the rest of the exhaust, and get a muffler to leak just so it's just a tiny bit louder. And I want to get little like shotgun boys, just like little tiny baby pea shooters coming out, just because I think it would look cool. I don't care. It's a KA. It's never gonna like sound great. But I kind of like East Bear front lips, but I don't know, I'll see what front lip I can get, or maybe a whole new front bumper. I used to say I'd never own a shark nose because I think they're ugly, but it's kind of grown on me. Always from day one planned to get like the Bomex, I think it's the style one, I could be wrong. But it's like the Wangan wing that goes out and around, not the one that just shoots straight back. And then just maybe some skirts. Like I just want the like super 90s, like owned by some 19-year-old Japanese kid up in the mountains, just like just go watch like those old Toge videos, and like just that's what I want. Like I just want that look. It's so sick.
What about motor? You sticking with that one?
Yeah, so the motor, eventually I'm not gonna have a KA in it, you know, right? Like it'd be cool to like, once this goes out, just like build it and boost it, but then I'm going through transmissions every week, you know. If I hit like 350 or something like that on a KA, the KA transmission's not gonna handle that, so then I'd have to do like a CD009 swap or something like that, and at that point it's like, why not just spend the money on a better engine and transmission? I want to stay 90s as hell. I've always wanted an LS in a car, but like that does not fit the vibes. I just could not.
You can't run an LS on 14s or 15s.
Those are, yeah, it would not be right. It would not be right, and also just like would be weird as fuck to drive. It would ruin the spirit of the car. So I thought, okay, SR is like the epitome of like this vibe. But I don't want rocker arm issues. I know too many SR transmissions that have lost second gear. I don't want to deal with just all the bullshit of SRs. I never really liked SRs to begin with. Sorry to everybody who likes SRs. So probably a 1J. Like probably, like it just makes sense.
I know one guy
has a sick 1J. Yeah. That's at least a year in the future, if not more. Yeah. So like, I'm not really worried about it right now. Run the shit out of this KA until either it blows up or everybody tells me I need more power or something, you know?
Basically the same thing I did.
Exactly. Like, I just bought this car to learn to drift. I want to make it look cool. That's it. That's the whole story. The end.